Wagwan brethrens and sistrens, it's Imani Blaze here, and I am back with another video, Schmidio. If you are new to this channel, let me let you know how I get down here. On this channel, I speak openly and honestly about all things mental health, trauma healing, wellness, all the things them. And I speak on these things from my own raw, real standpoint. And it's my hope that as I continue to take my mask off here on this channel, I encourage you to do the same exact thing and start honoring the soul that is within you. So what are we talking about today? Okay, so I want to talk about my mother wound and how I have been going about tending to that mother wound. Full transparency, I have mommy issues from just the way that I have grown up and the dynamic that I have with my mother. And I've had daddy issues as well. Currently right now, I'm doing more work with the daddy issues than I am with the mommy issues, because just full transparency, my dad is more willing to do the work alongside me. I say this all the time. You can't do any work, but you can't do the work with someone who is unwilling to do the work. And that's just that on that. And currently right now, my dad, he's willing to do the work. Like when we have tough conversations, he like applies the things that we've talked about, and I've actually seen change. When it comes to my mom, however, that's a little bit different. I have expressed my want to have a certain type of relationship with my mother. I've been expressing that for years, and I've left the door open for us to be able to do that work. But currently, it's not happening. The work isn't happening, and it's disappointing. But I've been doing something different with my disappointment. So in the past, when I would say like, okay, I want my mom and I's relationship to get better. We'd talk about it. My mom would say, okay, we're going to do this, this, and that. It wouldn't happen. I'm back crying. My feelings are hurt. My inner child is screaming and on the inside, and I'm isolating, and I'm back in depression. We're not doing that anymore. This time around, when it hit me that, you know, my mom and I probably aren't going to be able to do the work anytime soon, I just took a deep breath, and I did let myself cry, because it's something I want. And I feel myself like I feel it in my throat right now. Like, I want my mom. But seriously though, like my inner child, she wants her mom. The adult me has made peace with the fact that I don't have that version of my mom. I have a mom, but I don't have the mom that I wish that I had. And I'm never going to get that version. I'm at peace with that. And so my decision to stop looking for certain things from my mother is what allows me to not have a temper tantrum. I've realized now that to a degree, I'm practicing a form of insanity when I have the same conversation with my mom, expecting a different result, expecting her to show up in a different way when she has shown me time and time again that she is unable to show up in that way. I can't keep asking my mom to show up in a way that she is unable to show up. One, because that's not love. And two, it's breaking my own heart every time, every single time, every time. So now I've just decided to stop doing it. Stop expecting a certain version of my mom and be at peace with the version of my mom that I have. Just because I'm at peace doesn't mean that I don't have the desire to have a certain type of connection. And just because I'm at peace doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt. So because it does hurt, I have to have a certain level of distance, and I have to have certain boundaries in place to protect my own heart. So a lot of times that looks like when my mom calls me, I don't answer initially. I do make sure that everything is okay, but I know if something wasn't okay, it would be followed up with a text message and multiple calls from multiple different people. So I'm okay with not tapping in. It's been almost a good 2 weeks now since I've spoken to my mom, and it's really because my feelings have been hurt. Because the last couple times that I have come to town, my mom has shown no interest in seeing me, and it almost feels as though she has been avoiding me, and it hurts my feelings because of the fact that I've expressed my need to like be in connection with my mom and to work on our relationship, all that. So once I peep like, oh, that abandonment wound is starting to be triggered because my mom doesn't seem to care about seeing me when I'm in town. It's not like I see my mom on a regular basis. Like, I don't. And I also know that when other family members come to town, my mom stops everything. The day shifts and she makes sure to see them. So one of my lashes is in my eye. So because I'm aware of that, and it hurts my feelings that I don't seem to be a priority, and I've just never seemed to be a priority, I've just had to take some distance. And I'm not going to do the thing where I just get on the phone and act like everything, like I'm good, because I'm not really good. I'm not really good. My feelings are hurt. My inner child she's hurting right now. And it's still all okay. And it's still all love. And I love my mom. But the days of breaking my own heart and being available for people who aren't available for me, that's over. And that is with friendships and family. Like, I have sisters who have come around and initially made it seem as though it was a sisterhood bond. But every single time we talk, the only time there's any contact made is when you're asking for something. I got tired of that. I don't care to have sisterhood that much if it means that I got to be the one constantly putting out. No. So you're not going to hear from me. And I've seen these sisters, and they've made comments like, well, you be ghost, or I haven't seen you. Yeah, you haven't. And you might want to check with yourself about why, because I'm done doing the talking. I'm done talking because I've done enough talking. I'm going to tell you what it is once, twice, maybe even 3 times. After that, I'm not going to keep talking about the same thing, because I really strongly feel like folks know what they're doing and what they ain't doing. And that's that on that. So these buses backing up are starting to annoy me. So I'm going to go ahead and end this. But if anything that I have said has resonated with you, take what you need, leave the rest. Stop making yourself available for people who aren't making themselves available for you. Honor yourself. If it's your parents, distance yourself and don't feel bad about your need to distance yourself. If it's a friend, distance yourself. Don't feel bad about your need to distance yourself. Stop making space for things, situations, and people who continuously break your heart. It don't matter who it is, and you can still love them at a distance. That's that on that. I love you. I mean it. Bye. Mwah.